Hi, it's Chris Bloor. I'm the owner of ProstateSecretsReport.com. Thanks for visiting my website. Late last year, I saw my doctor just for an ordinary routine blood test. And at the time, it was a throwaway comment as far as I was concerned, but he said, "Chris, let's just check your PSA levels." 24 hours later, I received a phone call on my cell phone, and it was my doctor saying, "You've got to come in here. I need to speak to you urgently." 60 minutes after that, I was sat in his office feeling as if some giant malignant hand had reached down and just torn my life apart. See, my doctor told me my PSA levels, and bear in mind the day before I hadn't even known I had a PSA level, let alone what they should be. He said, "Chris, your PSA levels are 6 and they should be 4. When I asked him what the implications of that was, he told me that I had a 1 in 4 chance that I may have prostate cancer. It was the most gut-wrenching, horrible feeling as I walked out of his office that day. You see, I have 5 children, and the thought of leaving them, especially my youngest one, who's only 6, was just more than I could bear. Now, in my business, I'm an internet marketer, so I went home, got on the computer, and started to do what any decent internet marketer would do, I guess. I started looking up prostate cancer treatment, prostate cancer cure, and oh my goodness, the amount of information was just mind-numbing. A lot of it I recognized as pseudoscience, and a lot of it I thought was absolutely despicable. People trying to make thousands of dollars a time out of other people's sorrow, selling so-called miracle cures. So what I did next was I threw myself into researching everything I could get my hands on about how to have, how to get, and how to maintain a healthy prostate naturally and without, if possible, resorting to harmful drugs or surgery, because that was the other thing. I also looked up some of the horrendous side effects of prostate surgery, and if you've been doing like that, you know exactly how it made me feel. Just as flat as a tack. Now, I'm happy to say that several months later, I have no symptoms whatsoever of prostate trouble. In fact, a specialist recently cleared me and said you don't have prostate cancer. Now, what was interesting was the moment my doctor told me my PSA levels were high, and I don't know if it was psychosomatic or if it was a coincidence, but I started to develop immediate symptoms of prostatitis. I was having to go and use the bathroom about 25 times a day, and each time it was only a trickle. So, as I say, I threw myself into researching everything I could find out about how to have a healthy prostate, how to keep a healthy prostate naturally and without drugs. And at the time, I wasn't even thinking of creating a report to show other people how to do that. But as I started to collate this information, it struck me, this would be a fantastic report for anybody that was in my shoes. You see, I know how you feel if you've just come back from the doctor and he's told you that your PSA levels are high, or that you have an enlarged prostate, or that you may have prostate trouble and need to have some tests done. And so let me assure you, what you will find in my report is just dozens and dozens of tried and proven, easy to apply things that you can do. What you won't find is an anti-medical, anti-doctor bias. You won't find ridiculous advice like just think positive thoughts and your prostate trouble will actually go away. Can you believe I actually read that in one report? What you will find is simple, easy to use, easy to assimilate information. Now here's what I'd like you to do. See that box immediately below this video? That's your email response box. If you pop your name and your details in there, I'll start to send you on a regular basis information to show you things you can quickly and easily do to get and maintain a healthy prostate. And rest assured, I'll never sell or rent or trade or share your email details with a living soul. You see, I hate spam as much as you do. And you can unsubscribe at any time you want. But for now, can I invite you to do something for me? Just take the next 5 minutes and read the rest of the information on this website. Read about my report, read about what it has to offer you, read some of the testimonials from other people who have read it. And then I'd like to encourage you, if you want to find out how to get and maintain a healthy prostate without drugs, without surgery, grab this report. I believe you won't be disappointed. And thanks for visiting my website today.